Hello, my lovely YouTube family. Welcome to today's spicy power flow. Today's workout will be a fusion of yoga and Pilates, so focusing on building strength and tone, specifically in our lower body, our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads, as well as our core. It will be a playful and sweaty practice, so I really hope you enjoy. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. And remember to hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time there's a new practice. And finally, if you enjoy this practice, then give me a nice big thumbs up. All right, when you're ready to get started, you can come to the front of your space in a forward fold here. Let's take a loose bend into your knees, make your way into your ragdoll shape, reaching around to grab onto the opposite elbows. Close your eyes and take a gentle sway from left and then right. Taking a moment to ground as you pull yourself into the present, into your body. Let's take a nice full breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh as you let that go. One more round like that. Nice big breath in. And then exhale, sigh, release. With that exhale, you can release your elbows, interlace your hands here and start to circle the wrists out in one direction, making sure that we are nice and warm through the wrists for this spicy practice. Change directions of the circles. And then with your exhale, you can lower your hands down to the floor, heels in, toes out, lower your hips down into a squatted position. Try to pull the tailbone in as you breathe in, lift up through the chest. And then exhale, drop your hands down to the floor, lift your hips, bow down in between your legs, working right into the hips. Again, we lower the hips. Inhale, hands to heart space, Malasana. Exhale, fold forwards as you take a bow. And again, lower the hips, hands together, breathing in. Breathing out, hands lower down to the mat, hips nice and high into the sky. Beautiful. One more time, lower the hips, breathe in, hands to heart space. Now, as you breathe out, start to reach the hands out in front of you, lift up a little bit more. So coming into quite a nice active squat. Inhale, exhale, straighten the legs. We rise and reach. Let the palms pull together at the heart space in prayer. Inhale, let's reach up again. And then this time, hands to heart space, come into a nice active squat, firming your thighs and firming your bum. Let's lift up, squeezing your bum, straightening the legs, and then lower back down into your squat. And again, we lift, firming glutes. Exhale, nice and low, lower down. So warming up the thighs, warming up the lower body in general. Inhale to lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Exhale, lower it back down. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower it down. Now hold here. Reach the hands out in front of you. Breathe in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands meet the ground. Step both of your feet back in a plank position. Hold for breath. Hug your belly into your spine. Breathe in. And then bend your elbows, chaturanga. Take your time as you move through your flow. Upward facing dog. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Push into your hands, push into your feet. And then begin to lift your heels off the floor. Find a crouching dog, bend your knees into your chest. You can step, jump, or walk forwards. We're coming into an active squatted position. So hands reach out in front of us, nice and low through the hips. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten your legs as you breathe out. Hands pull together at heart center. Inhale, we rise up, arms lengthen upwards. Exhale, come back down into that active squatted position. Hold. Hands lower down to the mat. Step both of your feet back, plank to chaturanga, cruising through your flow, upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog, exhale. Heels lift off the floor, finding your crouching, bending your knees a lot. Make your way forwards, however you get there, doesn't matter, reach forwards. Nice and low through the hips, feel the energy in the lower body. And then straighten your legs as you rise. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Finding that rhythm now. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, make your way back down. Hands to floor. Step or jump back into your plank position. Take your vinyasa, chaturanga to your upward facing. Peel the shoulders right back. And then the hips roll back, downward facing dog. Last round, lift the heels. Bend your knees into your chest. Make your way forwards with a light energy. Active squatted position. Hands stretch out in front of you. Breathe in nice and low through those hips. Okay, as you breathe out, straighten your legs, grow tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, active squat, nice and low. Okay, we're gonna hold here, nice and low for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now drop your bum down to the floor, Navasana boat pose. Lift your legs as your hands reach out in front of you. Okay, hug your belly into your spine. Try to lift up. And then straighten your legs. Hands over to the right side. Point your toes. Inhale, bring it back up. Over to the left side. Engaging through your core. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, we lift. You got this. Exhale, over towards your left side. Inhale, lift back up. One more time on each side. Over to the right. Point those toes. Inhale to lift. And then exhale over towards your left side. Now hold here, breathe. Hands reach out in front of you. I want you to hug your belly into your spine. Try to keep lifting your head and shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your head and shoulders to the floor for a breath. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, both legs into the sky. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift the head and shoulders off the floor. Now lower both legs until they're just hovering off the floor. And then we're going to bring them out to the side. So separate them nice and wide. And then bring them back up. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Lower it down. And open it up. Bring it back up. You got this. 5 more. Lower down. Open it up. Bring it together. And lower down. Beautiful. Inhale, open it up. Bring your legs together. Exhale, lower. Open them up nice and wide, nice and engaged. You got this. Bring them together. Lower them down. Open them up. And together. Last and final round. Lower them down. Open them up. Bring them together. And lower them down. Now hold here for breath. Reach the hands out in front of you. Lift your head and shoulders off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work, my friends. Hug the knees into the chest. Wrap your hands around your shin bones. Give yourself a cozy squeeze. And then we're going to rock forwards and backwards. So take about 3 rocks here. And we are going to meet in a forward fold at the front of our space. Making your way at the front of your mat. Let's lift the chest, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Make your way into chair now. Bend your knees and reach the arms up. Okay, sink nice and low into your seat. Nice and low through those knees. Hands to heart space now. Step your right foot behind you, pointing into the back toes, and then step it forwards. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got this, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that right leg where it is, high lunge, arms reach into the sky. Okay, you're gonna keep your right back knee bent, holds, and then squeeze your glutes as you straighten through your legs. Breathe in, exhale, lower it back down. Beautiful, and again we rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more rounds, you got this. Lift, squeezing your bum. Exhale, lower it back down. Last round, inhale, we lift. And we lower it back down. Lovely. Side of your space, squatted position, horse pose, hands to heart center. Okay, try to get nice and low through the hips. Breathe in. Now lift your left heel off the floor. You got this. Keep your hips low for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop that heel down. Other side for 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Drop both heels to floor, straighten your legs, 5-pointed star, engaging your glutes and your thighs. Now face the back of your space, high lunge. Left knee is generously bent. All right, we're gonna lift, squeezing your bum, and then lower back down. Let's go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Bend into the back knee, side of your space, find horse pose. Okay, we're gonna find a slight lift and then lower back down. Legs, glutes are nice and engaged. Let's go for it. 10, 9, you got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely work, my friends. Straighten your legs, breathe in. High lunge, face the front of your mat, facing your left leg. Now lower your right knee down to the floor. Hands meet the ground. Start to glide your left leg all the way back behind you. Point into the back toes. We're gonna lift the leg nice and high and then lower back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, nice and controlled. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Bend into the left leg slightly, bring the leg to a diagonal line, and then we lift and lower it back down for 10, 9, 8, nice and high, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. 1. Now straighten through the left leg, drop your right elbow down to the floor. We're gonna lift it nice and high and then lower back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, you got this. 6, 5, stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Drop your left foot down to the floor, both hands to the ground, hug the right knee into the chest, breathe in, step both of your feet back in a plank position. Okay, hold for breath, slowly bend your elbows, chaturanga. Slow it down, slow controlled strength, upward facing dog, breathe in, and then downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels off the floor, bend your knees into your chest, find a crouching dog. You can step, jump, or walk forwards, come into a halfway lift. Breathe in, and then exhale, fold as you breathe out. Come into chair now. Bend into your knees, nice and low through your hips, hold. Okay, when you're ready, guide your hands into your heart space. We're gonna step that left foot behind you and then bring it forwards for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Keep your left leg behind you, arms reach up into the sky, high lunge, breathe in, and then we straighten the legs, firming glutes, exhale, lower back down. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale to lift, exhale, lower back down. Last round, we lengthen and we lower back down. All right, side of your space, horse pose, nice and low through the hips, firm into your glutes. And then we lift the right heel off the floor. Let's go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that heel down, other side, you got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the heel meet the mat, straighten your legs, 5-pointed star, inhale. Face the back of your space, exhale. Okay, keep a bend in the back knee, and then we lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze your glutes, 1, beautiful work. Side of your space, stay with me, you got this, guys. Horse pose, all right. Now we're gonna lift the hips slightly and lower back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, nice and low, 4, 3, 2, almost there. 1, lovely work, my friends. Straighten your legs, breathe in, lengthen upwards. Now look forwards, high lunge, face the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, left knee slowly lowers down to the floor, hands meet the ground. Start to glide your right leg behind you. Okay, point into the back toes. Let's lift and lower back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Lovely work. Bend into your right knee, bring it over to the side. All right, let's lift and lower back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Firm those glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Send your right toes back. Left elbow meets the floor. Okay, let's bring it nice and high and lower back down for 10. Nice and engaged. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Let your right foot meet the floor, both hands meet the ground. Hug your left knee into your chest, breathe in. And then exhale, step both of your feet back. As you breathe out, come into a plank position. All right, bend into your elbows, find your chaturanga. To your upward facing dog, inhale. And then downward facing dog, exhale. Push into the hands and the feet. Take a nice juicy breath in through the nose. And then let's let it go as you sigh. With that exhale, lift your heels off the floor, bend your knees into your chest, find a crouching dog. You can step, jump, or walk forwards, come into a squatted position. Nice and active, you got this, guys. Hands reach out in front of you. Okay, we're gonna lower the hips nice and low, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down to the ground. Navasana, boat pose. Okay, try to hug the belly into the spine. Nice and connected to your center, hold. Okay, listen carefully, straighten through your right leg. Lower down slightly, but keep the head and shoulders lifted as your left knee is into the heart. Breathe in. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Hold for a moment. Bend into both of your knees. Keep reaching the hands out in front of you. Let's hover those arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relax to the floor. Nice work. Grab onto your knees. Slowly just circle out the knees. And if you're feeling for a nice big sigh, if that feels good, release that. Let it go. Feel the body soften now. And then you can slowly begin to cross your right foot over your left thigh. Find a figure 4 stretch. Weave your hands in between your left leg. As you grab onto the shin bone, hug the left thigh closer into the heart. As you pull the right knee forwards. Take a nice full breath. And then slowly let it go. And then with your exhale, release the interlace of your hands. Change the cross of your legs. Weaving your hands in between your right thigh. Pull the left knee forwards. Let everything begin to soften and settle now. Release the interlace of your hands here, and then as you uncross your legs, wrap your hands around your shin bones. Pull your forehead towards your knees and take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, reach the legs out in front of you as you drop your hands to either side of your body, coming into Shavasana. Eyes stay closed. Soften everything, feel yourself loosen up. Allow yourself to be here for the next 2 minutes or so as you marinate in a moment of stillness. Begin to deepen your breathing. And then slowly start to bring some awareness back into your toes and your fingers. You can start to circle out the wrists and the ankle bones. And then gently pull both of your knees in towards your heart space, wrapping your hands around your shins. Give yourself a squeeze. And then let's rock up into a seated position whenever you are ready. Let's place one foot in front of the other, sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands into your heart. All right, my friends, let's take a nice full breath in together to seal in the practice. Exhale, release. Thank you so much for joining me today, my friends. I really hope that you enjoyed that sweet and spicy little number. Remember to give me a nice big thumbs up if you did enjoy this practice. Please let me know how it went for you in the comment section down below, how it went for you, how you feel, and any requests are also very welcome. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. I will see you in the next practice.